Now to the Horn of Africa, where Kenya plans to build a wall along its 800-kilometer border with Somalia. Officials say the move will curtail incursions into the country from Al-shabaab, militants who have carried out several daring attacks. But Somalia argues that the plan is not the way to go. CCTV's Mohamed Hirmoge reports.
The debate this week had been on the protracted Kenya-Somalia border wall. It's all part of an ambitious Kenyan strategy to contain Al-shabaab following a series of attacks on Kenyan soil. But Mogadishu's reaction at first has been a little lukewarm.
We have raised this issue with the Kenyan government. Officially, the Kenyan government told us they are just equipping and improving the border crossing points, not a wall. The information we have so far is not building any wall between Somalia and Kenya, but improving the border crossing points, which we do agree with them.
But addressing Parliament a few days later, Mohamed changed stance. He said Mogadishu won't allow the border wall.
On the issue of the border wall, we won't allow it. Somalia won't allow it.
Somalia's parliament too has been outspoken about the prospect of a permanent partition between the two neighboring countries.
14 members of parliament have registered to address this issue. All of them have the same position regarding it. I therefore will appoint 5 members to formulate a resolution on this, and then we will debate on whether we will adopt the resolution.
Kenya shares sections of notoriously porous border with Somalia. In some points, less than a stretch of 50 yards. Kenya's border districts remain open to attacks. Perhaps the reason Kenya wants a permanent structure that separates it from Somalia, a decision that Mogadishu is not happy with, arguing that security is as well a challenge on Somalia and that the two countries need to pursue other measures and certainly not a war. One of the border crossings is the Mandera border point. It's now open. Both Kenyans and Somalis cross to either side. Mogadishu fears this may not be the case if the wall is raised, and that basic services could be severed for the Somalis on the border. Mohamed, Hirmoge, CCTV, Mogadishu.